looks like first thing we need to do is pull the pumps. So we'll maybe have to start with the outlets. Let's take those out.
And folks, none of this was glued.
We took it down in the winter so it wouldn't freeze up and break the pipe. Because we're doing with low pressure, didn't have to glue it.
We used 4 pound, less than 4 pound of air pressure, by the way, to drive all this.
All right. Now we're going to go ahead and pry this board up. There's been a little pre-cooking. Now it cut.
Now it's glued down in the bottom of that. But he's getting this board out of the way.
All right.
You want to cut those? All right. We got some new equipment that cut those pipes rather than saw them. I know he likes to work harder, but I thought this once we'd make it a little easy on him. The pond didn't leak for 12 years, so I guess I got quite a bit of service out of it. Before that, we had an IBC tote in the bottom of it. Then we decided to pull that out, which was a nightmare.
Which was probably the heaviest thing I ever tried to pick up. All right.
Folks, this has raised lots of tomatoes and lots of, we had just regular goldfish in it. We took them out to Darren's pond, and we've got rosy reds out there too. It's a type of minnow that he's got in his pond. And we're going to try to move the equipment out to his pond so he can do all the work and I can watch him and laugh.
Yeah, standard stuff.
You know, standard, normal stuff. And we use the Walmart bags to decorate trees too. A lot of trees occasionally will get a Walmart bag decoration, as well as the bottom of the pond.
And here's are those burp pumps we were showing how to make in another
That was
video.
a pump. If you ever want to watch that, how to make them, we've got a video on it. Darren did the work and I watched real hard.
We're just going to pick these all the way up.
All right.
If it's not broke, well, we can fix that. I think that's the saying.
I think there's something a little wrong with that, but I'm not going to disagree with you since you're doing all the work and I'm watching.
All right.
I think it just needs a little tapper. Well, maybe not. Maybe glued.
Well, let's try.
Consider it glued.
Couplers are cheap.
Yes. These were all air pumps. All of them did different things at different times. We had, I made this system first to where all of the water would drain into this pond at a certain point. And right over there is what he calls the brain. Once it got to a certain level, all the water would run into the pond from the aquaponics. And then it would start filling up within the same exhaust pipe that the water came out of, and it would fill the pond back, the aquaponic totes back up. It was a system I hadn't seen before, but something I kind of helped invent. I'm sure I saw it in somebody else, but I can't remember just where I saw it. But I made it all work with one line, both the exhaust and the intake. And again,
that was what threw me. Everything was pretty easy up until everything went with one pipe.
And we had a friend come over and said he knew how it worked. And Darren said, I helped him build it, and I don't understand how it works. And that's called the floor or the mud pile, one of the two. We've got some wasps, too, that seem to want to be, they like Darren. He's just friendly, I guess. Shall I get the shovel kind of thing?
Yeah, that would be handy.
All right, I'm gonna go get the shovel. All right, he got one of those shovel type things, and then he said, well, how about a bucket? You know, the boy is getting brighter every day. Uh-oh, hope he didn't hear that. There's a worm in the bottom of that. Very healthy looking worm. There's 12 years of soil that was just enriched from those aquaponics, and it's just full of worms. I don't know if you can see them. I don't remember what blackmail I used to get him to do this. Did I hold a gun on you or anything? I
I
forgot.
don't remember. Try to remember myself.
Every year, he just dumps it under that tree, by the way. That tree is, I have a pear tree and a plum tree and a cherry tree. And every year, the squirrels would come in and strip the pears in one night. So I got some of that ghost pepper spray, sprayed it. They never bothered the pepper again. So if everyone had, any of you have that problem, just get some of that ghost pepper spray. They will leave your tree alone, and it doesn't affect the fruit with the rain and everything. You don't even have to wash it usually. It's just, they don't like that odor. Okay, Darren has got the bucket. He looks like he's getting hot. Good thing you wore all black.
Stylish.
He likes to
Slimming.
be stylish in the sunshine. I explained that white clothing might have been a little cooler, but I think the blood stains don't show as bad. I could have offered to get the bucket and went over and dumped it, but he needs that exercise of climbing in and out of that pond, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah.
Let me have it. Is that called muck, I believe?
I believe it is.
I don't see any hole in the bottom yet.
No.
I've got a toothbrush. You can clean it really well. There was no laughter coming from that direction. May not have been a good idea to mention that.
All right.
He's using the foot sweeper. It's a new thing.
Well, the Lord gave me a great understanding, and I use it.
When I got the shoes when he was little, they asked what a basketball team that he was part of. All right, I'm gonna go get a broom. We're gonna call it pretty good there. I'm gonna shut it. His wife said he couldn't sweep the floor. So wrong. She sees this, he's in trouble. Said he couldn't do housework. He was electrical and shorted out if he got near water. I'm glad we've got him in black clothing in a bottom of a black pool with a hot sunny day. It's always good things to do. That's looking pretty good. Perfection is not something we have to worry about on it. Just need to get it to where we can get a little of that spray on there. The guy, he rode around in a boat with it on it, so it must be good. We're not even putting it on a boat.
Let me start.
All right. I haven't done this before. This is kind of just added insurance that maybe it won't leak once we spray it. The liner is supposed to work itself, and double liner should work really well, but it leaked after only 12 years, so it kind of won't make you want to go to the lake and get a boat or something.
Oh yeah.
We could cut the boat in half, I think, one time. Hope I bought enough of it. I got 4 cans. Never take your pond out in the middle of a lake. That's something to always remember. Even if you sealed it with this stuff. I see I got all the crinkles out of it last time. We're going to put that bug killer on top of this, the salad bowl bug killer. We're going to see if we can get a few flies and mosquitoes to land in the pond. We're going to put some fish in it too. Probably rosy reds. May put a few goldfish. Works well on spiders too, I understand. He wasn't black spider when he started, but he is now. I think he's trying to help seal some of the smaller holes for you.
I think.
1 down, 3 to go. May be at the store again here in a minute.
I think this is just protection. I think we just do this on the like folds and stuff.
Okay.
Because that other one should do okay.
I just think he said that because you don't want to be in the bottom of a black pond all day. That's just my thinking. Just my thinking.
With all the fumes and stuff? No way. Enjoy it so.
He seems like he's having a good time. Of course, it's hard to tell, you know. Well, I'm going to power it with that well we're going to put in. So we'll just let the water run it all the time. It's not a big stream, but we're giving fresh water all the time.
Okay.
Last can.
Got a little bit left in this, but I think I found the hole.
Really?
Yeah.
A lot of times those hoses let the water out. That's it, isn't it?
Yep.
You see any man there riding in a boat in that hole anywhere?
But wait, there's more.
More holes? More boats.
That's a lot of damage. That's what I got.
Yeah, I need to watch commercials more. I've been commercial deficient. Uh-oh.
Hey, don't lean against stuff you just painted. I don't know what comes to mind. I don't know why.
Are you a member of the Society of the Black Hand or something? I'm just wondering.
Can't tell you.
You think all that water ran out of that little bitty hole? All righty. You gonna call that good?
I think so.